Discord.
Mm? Yeah, someone needs some of my help there.
Hmm?
What do you want?
Which
share.
is the right
I
link?
click share on the link.
There's a
Oh,
link.
Yeah.
click there.
You want B? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm preparing the streaming for YouTube. Someone.
I'm sharing as well.
I will share a new link on YouTube. Can you join
Okay, where? Where's
in
the
Slack?
link? In Slack, yes.
Yeah. Control V.
So when does
So
it
why
start
two?
at 2?
Two were like, hey everyone,
Come
like
on.
everyone has to be gathered. I
Enter
would say we should gather at
in
1,
the-
so everyone understand how the platform works.
Yeah.
No,
I
this
don't
one?
know what
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about.
okay.
It's like,
Yeah, Matthias.
here's my thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
like give a brief introduction. Why did you? Click on things and you know.
You got a microphone.
Yeah, we will have to do microphones
We
as
need to
well.
charge that.
Charge a microphone? Oh no.
So repeat it.
It's good. No.
Thanks. Thank you everyone for joining us today. My name is Svetlana and I'm excited to share my project, Night Owl Reads. This is a simple application that created for kids to help them learn how to read. And we all know that reading can be challenging, and I think that the stories can make it fun. So the kids or their parents can just provide 5 keywords and then click the button generate, and the application will generate the story for them. So basically the kids can choose as well the language, which language they want to have their story, English or Swedish, which can help to practice another language or maybe to be better at your native language. And then the IE will generate story, providing a fitting title and an illustration to make the story more vivid. And the kids can hover over the words if they don't know how to read the word, or maybe they want to practice the pronunciation. I have deployed my application, and I can demonstrate that by clicking. Okay, so here is the welcome page, and this is the page that where we can provide 5 words and generate our story. Please provide me the hero, the place, the companion, the quest, and the emotion which can be felt in this story. You can, let's do it in English.
The fox.
I didn't ask you. I asked Ali. Please.
No, we can go with the fox.
Fox?
Yeah.
All right.
Place, jungle,
Jungle,
companion, squirrel. Sounds good.
squirrel,
Yeah, and what they did.
Yeah.
Hunt for food.
hunt for food,
Yeah.
and how did they feel?
Exhausted.
I'm not sure about my spelling, but I will understand. And while we are waiting for a story to be generated, I will explain you how I did that. I used OpenIE API to generate the text, and then based on that text, the IE will generate the image. We'll place it into the database and, okay, fail to fetch. And then basically provide the story for us. And we can, let me just try it locally because something is not working properly. Thank you for your patience. All right. Okay, I don't understand why it's not working because it was working just now.
It works on my computer.
Yeah.
It just works.
Okay. Switch. That's very strange.
My suggestion then is like just switch to the next presenter, and then you can
Yeah.
like go last in line, so you have some time to debug.
Okay.
Maybe you can use my laptop.
Yes, sure.
Can you screen share, perhaps, and Pablo can Bootcamp
the first link on Slack.
The video ninja, I think.
We feel for you and we here for you, so
What?
we feel for you, like the stress we feel.
Yeah, this is very weird.
It's a cache problem. If you try with the Ignogit, the private
How you do that?
command
Yeah.
control that.
Pablo, change to Alex screen.
N? Doesn't work. No.
Command shift then.
Yeah. All right, thank you. So basically, this was the story that was generated recently, and for this project, I have used as well the speech API. So when you hover on the word, you can hear it.
At once, upon, a, time.
So for this project, I used the cheapest versions or free versions of APIs, and it's not that great. So for the future development, I can change that. And when the kid is done reading the story by himself or herself, we can click on the button like read aloud and read this story.
Once upon a time, in the forest, a brave hamster and a friend.
Yes, and then we can go to and see all of our stories. Basically, that was it for my project. Do you have any questions? Yes.
Very nice user interface.
Thank you.
Did you take any or use any libraries for that?
I used Daisy UI and Tailwind. Yes.
So just to understand, you have 1 week to do this?
Yeah.
1 week, okay.
Yes.
4 days, oh that's impressive.
Please, Eric.
Yeah, I can see you have a story in Swedish there. Does it understand which language?
It is understands, but just because the API is free, it's, let's see, it may not work every time.
Gamla, stallet. I de gamla stallet fanns en modig häst som hette Hugo.
It works.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Any more questions?
It's a nice idea.
Thank you very much for your patience and attention.
Thank you, Svetlana. Great job. Debugging last minute as well and still showing the project. Thank you.
Up and running.
Hello, everybody. I have 2 questions for the public here. Like, have you ever faced that you have some ingredients or some ingredients in your home that you don't know what to do with them? Like, you don't know what to cook today or something like that? Or maybe you have some ingredients that are getting spoiled, but you don't know what to do with that. If you have answered yes to one of these questions, Ingredish is the app that you can use for this kind of situations. Ingredish is not intended to show recipes like in general. It's more like you have recipes and you want to know what to do with that ingredients. So you can sign in with your Google account or Apple and an email address. And here, well, that one. And here I'm gonna clear all of this because this was my test. But basically you can search in all of these drop downs that we have, like proteins, fruits, grains, dairy, and all the stuff. But also you can search by ingredients, for example, carrot, or it's hard, carrot and I don't know, maybe chicken. Chicken breast and let's say milk or rice. And let's see what recipes it has for us with this. See, we have some recipes that match this search, and you can add it as a favorite if you like it, for example, and you can go to the recipe and see what are the steps to cook the recipe. And for example, if you don't like it or you want to change ingredients or something like that, you can type it like, I like it and I want to change for onions, something like that. And you can save the note, or these notes are only for you. Are not public at the moment. And you can delete the comments. And also, we can check our favorites, so we don't have to go back or search again the recipes that you like. And yeah, that's basically what my project does. And this can save your time and your ingredients at home.
Thank you, Catherine. Great job. Just so we can perhaps stay up with time, we can have one question. If anyone has a question, we can go ahead. Love.
Thank you. Yeah, Catherine, it's a very nice app, and I think that it also seems to be very useful, that you could actually use this in your daily life.
Yeah.
I want to ask, what did you find hardest to do to accomplish this?
I think the hardest part was to synchronize the backend with the frontend, because manage the database and know how the things are connected in the backend to make this, it was the hardest part.
Oh, thanks.
All right, now moving on with the next project, Sebastian. Yeah, perhaps we can.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm Sebastian, and I'm happy to present my Hack Week project. My Hack Week project is Hyphen, which is a social media app with a category-based feed, and which has filtering for the content, which narrows down your current displayed content in the feed. Some of my inspirations for usability and just overall how the app should function and what features it should have. And then the features that I managed to narrow down were infinite scrolling feed, which was obviously the most important one for me. The uploading content. If you don't do that, you don't have any content. And I managed to narrow it down to like title, content, and then categories. A filtering content feature and a delete function. Also, I forgot to add that. And then I'll show you my app. So this is the app with the main feature of, oh no, sorry. My battery is, I think we're gonna have to switch.
All right.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
What? Oh shit.
Sorry for the technical issues. We will continue with Andreas. Are you ready, Andreas?
I hope so.
Okay, we shall see.
Oh, there it is.
Andreas, everyone.
There's a lot of people here. Yeah, so my project doesn't need a huge presentation. I built a memory game, which is meant for 2 players to play, either on the same computer, or if you share the link, you can sit on different clients. I wanted to do something to play with my kid at home, and I thought, okay, let's make a memory. It's kind of, I get the concept, it's a great idea. and I wanted to like give it a kid's feel. But in the end, the pictures that I asked OpenAI to generate were not really that pretty, so it's more like a memory for grown-ups. Anyhow, we'll see. We'll try to play it a bit. So we'll add 2 players, Andreas and Sabine. And we start a game. Oh shit. Okay, that's, whew. Yeah, so Andreas starts flipping a card. There's a sun, and there's a tree. And now it's Sabine's turn. I can choose? Okay. So Sabine chooses that. It's a fish. It's a star. If somebody can help me to find a match, that's great. Now it's your turn, Sabine.
On the next slide, bottom left.
Bottom
Up one. Up left one.
left?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Nice, it's a match. Cool. So now it's your turn again, Sabine, because you won. I'll just pick this one for you.
The last one.
This one?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately. It's my turn. Oh, I've seen this before. It's a match, and it's my turn. And this, I mean, we could play the whole game. Somebody will win, and that will be wonderful. If we get tired, or if we want to play another game, we can generate a new deck. And we can do this forever. Or we can start a new game, or we can end this game using the menu buttons. And that's about it, actually.
All right. So we have a question here with Alec.
Yeah, thank you. What happens if you gotta refresh or go to another computer? Can you continue playing the same game, or what happens?
Yeah, the game is still alive. There's nothing ending it unless you press stop the game. So you can just copy the link. Now it's not deployed, so I can't demonstrate it, but that's what happens. Like if I do that and I reload it, it should still be open, right? Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Okay. Yes, now it's Eric's time to shine with another game, I think.
Yes, it is a game. So let me just set up the monitor. Cool. So I also decided to do a game. I'm a super nerdy guy, so I wanted to do something to reflect that. So I made Medieval Chess. It's a strategy game where your goal is to take out the opposing player's king. So you play turn by turn, 2 players until someone wins. Also created a website around it. I'm gonna go through that and then I'll show you the game. So the landing page looks like this. It has like a sales pitch, AI generated for the game, and just to give you an overall view of how the game or what the page is about. Then I also have a how to play, which is mini manual for the players to get started and understand the game. So here you can see like units, structures, what you can do, etc. So then if we want to create a new game, we click up here, new game. We type something called salt game. And then we hit create. Then it's gonna take a few seconds, cause yeah, cool. Then we can hover into games here. So on this page, you get a list of your active games. So we can see the game we created here and get like a preview. So we're at turn 0. We haven't started. We can also delete the game from here. I prepared one where I played a little bit to show how it looks after a while. You can enter here. Here's the game view. So the game works by select a piece by clicking on them. Then you can choose to move. and you can also attack other pieces to remove them from the game. The users can see what units they can move with the small, let's see if we can get the mouse here, orbs here. So if it's blue, you can move. And if it's red, you can't move, but you can still attack. And final thing I want to show off is you can also buy new units. So you click on a tower, get some like, oh, I want to get an archer, for example. Get a little archer dude. So that's basically my app. You have also like end turn, of course. And it's quite fun. It was fun to make, a bit complicated, and I was angry with the idea for a while because it was too much work. But once I got past the technical parts, it was fun. Thank you. Questions?
Very fun presentation. Questions? Catherine?
Congratulations for the game. It's
Thank you.
beautiful. I just have one question. Can I play and leave it like that and then continue in another time? Or should I...
Yeah, like all the games, like everything in this is stored in a database. So the game is live. You can go on the internet and find it. And yeah, you can continue playing each of these at any time. Like the presentation game I started.
Okay, is that like I need to finish it in the moment I start it?
No.
Okay.
Like we can, for example, go back to presentation game here and go in here and where we were left off.
Perfect.
Any more questions? Okay, so we're considering if perhaps we can go with Jan first, and we can have Sebastian afterwards before the break, the first break.
Thank you.
So, Jan.
Hi. I don't know about you, but I felt like this course is hella intense. So I kind of felt the need to create something to be able to repeat everything you learned during this bootcamp. The science behind it is basically this, which is for every time you repeat something, the brain tends to hold on to it longer until it basically becomes like a permanent resident in your brain. So I created a flashcard app. Originally it was called Simplify and Learn Tech Repeated, but I kind of felt that that was a long name, so I changed it to SALT Repeated. From this beautiful landing page, you can sign in. I choose to do it with Google, just to simplify. And from here, you get an overview of every week that we've been through. And you can also see the topic of every week. So you know, like, okay, I want to practice, let's say I want to practice JavaScript. I get up a flashcard. I can click on the flashcard to see the answer. I can go to the next flashcard, and so on and so forth. If I were to feel like this answer, sure, it's correct, but I don't really like it, I can change it to basically whatever I want, and then I can move on. If I feel like, yeah, this is too simple, like I don't want to waste any time on this, it's super simple to just delete it. And I think Alec would agree it's a bit too simple to delete it. I'm working on that. Let's say I feel like, oh, this topic needs this question. I really miss this question. Then I can add a new question to the, hello, thank you, to said week and topic. And there it is. That's pretty much it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jan. We have a couple of questions here, starting from Alec.
Thank you. Could you tell us what a few features that you're currently working on just didn't have time?
Yeah, sure. Like basically the algorithm for the space repetition, because I don't really like the fact that it says just next card here. So I want to implement like an algorithm where you can choose like, yeah, this question was hard or this was simple. And based on that, you get a time interval for like when that card gets repeated. I want to implement a bunch of stuff. My original idea for this was for this to be like the ultimate solve companion. So I want to add some like monkey type kind of thing where you could type the answers for this to like really get them into your head. I want to add some where you can see statistics and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I want to add.
Sounds useful. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. It looks really clean. Very clear focus on what is like the center. What was your biggest challenge for this app?
I'd say the biggest challenge was probably just to get the structure down, to like understand what it was I wanted to do, because I had so much things that I wanted to do, so I just had to scale it down so much. But coding-wise, it was just so stupid. Like I check, or I filter for each week based on the URL, and that took me way too long to figure out. So that was kind of the hardest thing.
Yeah, I get
Anyone else not named Lave with you? All right, so we're taking the third question here from Lave.
Asked this question before, and I think that your user interface is very nice. So I want to ask which library did you use?
Only Tailwind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I kind of felt like that was a challenge in itself, so I didn't want to add to that challenge.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Great questions and great answers. We will reroute back to Sebastian now. Hopefully the laptop is more charged. And good luck.
Yeah. Is it working? Any second now. Is that me?
You are not in.
I'm not?
No.
It says I'm here. Okay. Now?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So again, this is my one-page app, which has the scrolling of posts. One post consists of title, username, favoriting, and trash. Right now, the favorite doesn't work, unfortunately. Then we have comment, and here we have upvotes. We also have these categories for each post. You can also trash post right now, as this is a one page. I didn't manage to get in the login stuff, so it's just your own stuff. Then we can filter stuff, so we can narrow down what we want to watch. So this one has memes, for example. We can just filter everything that has memes. Then we also have a post where we can post stuff. We can enter we can select something first here.
And then there, and then we can add some categories, maybe technology, I guess, developer, and memes maybe. And then we upload it, and there we go. And yeah, that's it, basically.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Yep.
Any questions for Sebastian? Anyone has any comments? Of course.
Did you use any API to generate these?
No.
Get these posts?
There's no API.
Oh. Thanks.
Alec, yes.
I see a comment icon. Can you leave comments?
Unfortunately, I did not have time to do that. That would be my next goal.
Okay, so that was my other question. So cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Good job, nice save. Now we will move to the last presentation before break, and it's going to be Sabine.
Sorry. So, raise your hand if you've ever seen Ted Lasso. No, I only have 2 avocados, so you're gonna share. You got an avocado, and you got an avocado. Amazing. You can share, you can share. So, Ted Lasso is a TV series, and there's a character called Zava that at some point he decides to focus on his avocado farm. So I came up with Zavocado. It's thank you. It's a website for Zava, my farmer, to sell to another businesses. So it's a B2B kind of commerce. It's not for us to go there and buy one single unit of avocados. For like Hampshire, Paprika, to go there and buy a bunch of avocados. And here we have our landing page. We have some pictures, some more information about the farming. And if we go here, if we click on shop, we are redirected to the products page. And we can see a list of avocados. We have a bunch of different types of avocados. You can sort them by price as well. Oops. If we click here, so it changes. Cool. And this is not yet implemented because I wanted to focus on the admin page, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But let's say you bought an avocado, let's say 1 kilo of avocado. If you click here, you get a nice little pop-up showing that the avocados are on the way. And if you log in, I'm just going to click here on sign in. I'm just going to log with my personal account for demonstration purposes. We have access to the admin dashboard. So we have our revenue chart, and they're grouped by type of avocados. So if we hover over, we can see that the prices, the numbers, they change. So we can see we have Has in here. Has is one kind of avocado, and the other ones are grouped. And we have another chart in here showing us how many kilos of avocados were sold. They are also grouped by type of avocados. So Has is our best seller. And we also have Fuerte, Pinkerton, Bacon, and other. And if we go down here, we have a list with our products, and we can also add a new product. And so let's say I want to add a avocado. Test. I'm gonna choose a file as well. Let's do this one. Let's submit. Okay, item created. And if we go here, we can see it's created. If we go back to our products page, we can see here as well our test avocado. And if we sort by price, it will be the first one because it's the most expensive one. But let's say I want to delete this avocado. I don't want this anymore to be sold. It's too expensive to maintain. I can click here on this kebab menu and I have a delete button and I don't delete it. And if we go back to our page, the test avocado is not here anymore. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right. I love avocados, so thank you for
Thank
this.
you.
I can't have enough, only if they were cheaper. But yes, 50 kilos. Thank you so much. Very fun presentation. Does anyone have remarks or questions for Sabine and her avocados? Yeah.
Thank you. I just wondered how you generated those graphs. They looked
It's
very
from
nice.
ChatCN, but they use Richart under the hood.
All right. Thank you.
Any questions, remarks for Sabine? Love it.
I was going to ask the same question, but I had the feeling that it was ChatCN, so I just wanted
Yeah, it's ChatCN.
So you wanted to confirm the answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. We needed that. Yes. Alec, do you
Yeah.
have anything to say?
No.
All right. Thank you then. Yeah, we're taking a 15-minute break and then we shall continue with the rest of the presentations. Thank you for listening.
Back.
Woo.
Thank you. All right, next round of presentations. I'm going to present myself here, and now it's time to talk a bit about my project and what I've been working on this week. So the project is Pet Pals. Get yourself a floofy floof. It's to find the perfect match for your canine or feline companion. Interesting. Do we have a remote control or something? Great, nice catch. Okay. What are our services? It's not reacting, I think, on the TV. It's paused.
It's not, then rejoin.
Yeah, we can do that.
I've seen that a couple of times.
We can do that. All right, now I think it should be up and running again. Great. Okay, so what services does Pet Pals provide? It will try to help you find your perfect match, whether it's a canine or a feline companion, or a small animal adoption. We do not discriminate here. Or a pet foster program, which I think is a fun thing that the Pet Pals platform provides, and also for senior pet adoption that also need extra care. And we have some reviews, absolutely not fake, and we have the contact at the bottom. Now, we will start with the dog adoption, but before that, we will just sign in. Great, and now let's see what dogs are looking for their perfect match. So, we see a list of dogs up for adoption. Yes, very adorable. Now, in order to see what fits you, the filter works in a quiz way. So we can answer some questions, and then it would be filtered accordingly, and it will give you the example breeds. For example, here it's going to be like, okay, the example breeds that would suit you would be a German Shepherd, Golden Retriever, and Labrador. And we have Rex and Bella here waiting. And we can register our interest by clicking on them. And we can enter our name, email, and then submit. Let's get back to the home page and see what other functionalities we can have here. We can also have the cat adoption, which is quite similar. I just wanted to experiment with a different way of filtering. So if you're looking to own a cat or be owned by a cat, this is the platform for you. Now for the pet foster program, which I think is fun, which is basically Tinder, but for pets. So we can see which animals are available on which day. If you want to have a trial or an animal that needs care on certain days and perhaps we don't have enough staff for them. Let's see on the 25th, we all can use some floof therapy. We can book perhaps Luna for the 25th, and we can see she's also available on the 27th. We can choose Charlie on the 28th. And let's go see what we have booked so far. And we will see on our profile that we have booked some feline therapy sessions here with Luna and Charlie. And that's the functionality that I have for now. And thank you for listening. And I'm gonna continue with the mic. Or yeah, any questions? Yes, Jon.
Yeah, I just first want to say a really nice webpage. I like it a lot. Did you run into any unexpected issues?
Unexpected issues. Yes, I have. I implemented clerk, and I wanted to have certain functionalities that, for example, you can browse the dogs or the cats, but you can't register your interest. So I had to do some decision making in terms of what UX is going to be available for those who are signed in and those who are not. And that took some thinking in terms of how humans behave. What would you more inclined to adopt or not adopt according to what you see? And perhaps answering the quiz, even if you're not signed in, should be possible, because maybe you're going to be like, oh, I want an active dog, and then you see a couple of cute dogs, and then you're like, actually, yeah, I think this is what I want to adopt. So then, like, you're more inclined to sign in or sign up and join.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Love it.
Thank you. What was your inspiration to create this project?
Okay, my sob story time. Well, I actually own 3 cats, but they're not here in Sweden. And I haven't had the time to get my own pet in Sweden yet. So I miss having a pet. I moved here 5 years ago, but I like pets, and I've had some opportunities actually in Gothenburg to have a visit where you can actually play with pets before adopting them, because like to see how you vibe with them. So yeah, I think of pets a lot. That's why I decided to do this part.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Actually, I got a bit confused. Like the name of the app, it's Pet Finder or Pet Pals?
It's previously Pet Finder and now Pet Pals. It's like Twitter and X. You never know. But I saw that today, and I forgot to change the logo. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Svetlana?
No, I don't have a question.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Lave, you're next. Are you ready?
Next?
Yes.
Oh, thanks. I will just. Pablo, is it working with the screen? No, I didn't see it.
All right.
Yes. So guys, now I will create or tell you the backstory about this plan. Let's say you haven't done some investing before, and you want to start with it. Maybe you want to diversify your risks or not. Portfolio Planner should be your go-to application or tool if you want to, let's say, explore investments and stuff like that. So yeah, if you have an account, which I already have, you click on the Get Started button and you provide your credentials. And then you will get to the dashboard where you have all of your previous plans. So you can search plans by name. We have a lot of plans called Plan here. But for now, let's create a plan. So you have to the left, you have a, here you can search stocks that you want to add to your investment plan. And you can give it a name, let's say pension. And the description can be test or whatever. And here we will be searching to the stocks that we want. Let's say you want to add Microsoft. You can add them. And let's see, maybe something like this. Here we have some pagination implemented as well. And we wanted Logitech, so we can add it as well here. And then they will be directly added to the plan. And in this, and here you can enter how much money you want to invest in each stock. So let's say we go for 400 here, and we predict that it will increase maybe 2% each month. And here we invest, 200, and let's say it will progress 3% each month. Then we have a calculate button here. So then you can see directly what the result will be. Oh, sorry, I need to enter for how many months. and then we calculate. This is not the best UX, I will admit it, but yeah. Here you can see the total future value and the total revenue. And if you want to edit, let's say it will go up 5% each month, then you can calculate it and it will update directly. You can also remove them and calculate, and then it will redo it. Yeah, so now we want to create the plan, and then you will go back to the dashboard or to the list. So let's say it was called pension, right? But there's a lot of pensions here. I think it was this one, and now we can view it. So there we have a graph, and here we can enter for how many months, and then you can see how it will progress with the graph. So let's say we had 40 here, then yeah, it updates accordingly. And here you can follow the value, how it develops for each month. And here you can see the projected growth and the total worth of this plan after this amount of months. And here you can see all of the stocks that are involved in this plan. Yeah, and that was it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for presenting, Love.
Thank you.
Do we have any questions?
You have a question for yourself?
No, it's okay. Andre, we have some questions.
Any economical curiosities? Andreas?
So where do you get the, what should I call them? The stocks or the
API,
assets?
right.
Which API?
I had used it before, so in another project, it was called Alpha Vantage, I think, and it gives you top 500 stocks in the world, I think, something like that. So yeah, it's not. So yeah, it's from only. I think it was Nasdaq or something like that. I don't know exactly which market they are from, but yeah.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you, Andreas. And Erik?
Yeah. So this is kind of dark to me. Do you have some other themes you can show?
Yes, you can. If you just click here and then you turn off the dark reader, and then you have it. I mean, this is how it was made initially. So it's up to you.
Should present this.
No, I mean.
Thank you.
No problem. That's it.
More crypto, bro.
Yeah, on your own laptop.
I mean,
Presentation you want live.
For inside trading.
I mean, I think I showed the light one first, but my instructor thought that a darker theme would be better.
For your own computer, I prefer dark. When you're presenting light, definitely.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So we have an answer for that. Any more questions? For Lave? No. Okay. Moving on.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lave. Pablo, it's your turn. Are you ready? Okay.
I like the dark one. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Okay. Well, hello. My name is Pablo. And as my final project, I create a collab task manager. Yes, the name is not very original, I know. And the function of this app is like provide like efficiency in companies, like providing a place where you can manage task teams and projects all at the same place. This is the home, and also I simulate like pricing plans with different prices, depend how big is the company, and with different features, of course. Also a contact place. If you log in, I use Clerk to log in. I will use my GitHub account. And here I'm the dashboard. In the dashboard, I can see all the statistics of my profile. In this case, should be the profile of the company. You can see how many projects you have, how many upcoming projects, how many of them will expire in the next 7 days, how many teams, and how many employees has the company. And here is a list for those projects that will expire in the next 7 days. So it's like, so you can see it in the first page when you enter. Here I have the part of the teams. I use my classmates like examples. And you can create teams. Well, you have the list with the people that you have here. I will simulate to create something. Nothing. I will put everything, anything. I will submit it, and it's created a new team. Here I have the projects. Like, as you can see, we have 4 projects, but in the dashboard, we have, yes, 4 projects, but 2 of them will expire in the next 7 days. So here I also can create a project. And when I select a team, for example, the last one that I create, I will simulate for tomorrow, like deadline. And now you can go to dashboard, and you will see one more that they expire in 1 day, and also that is counting also here. And in case that you erase that teams, all the projects that has that teams also will disappear, because it doesn't make sense that projects continue. And as the last features, in the app I have a calendar that has the deadline of the projects with the name. So you can see everything that you have. That is my project.
Thank you, Pablo. Time for questions. Anyone has a question for Pablo? Svetlana.
Which stack have you used for this project, for backend and for the front end?
What it was the hard?
Which stack? Like database, which
database?
database?
I use database, yes. That was the hardest part, because I need to connect all the teams with the projects, with the employees, and all that connection. Yes, I use the database.
Which
I
database?
use Postgres.
Postgres.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Erik.
So looks really cool. What are some features you didn't have time for, or like how would you like to expand upon it?
Yes, in projects, really, when I want to create the projects, I have the idea to add also tasks. So the person that is in charge to add like the project, you can do task, and then you will have like a progress bar, and that team also can click in a checkbox. It's like how many of those tasks they already did it, and that way it's like they are completing the bar, and the person that enter here is like can see how close to finish the project is. That one, and also features to send a message to that team. It's like sending, it's like, oh, the deadline is tomorrow, remember that you have to finish.
Yeah.
That also.
Gotta keep them working.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pablo. And now we'll be moving on to Habib. Take the stage. Don't forget your mic.
This isn't the updated screen. I don't know, maybe. Can you open it?
Should I fix that?
Why should I click
I can
on?
see your computer is Gmail.
Refresh it.
Yes, refresh it. Should I go? Up to?
Screen share, right? And here,
Entire
entire
screen.
screen, choose screen, share entire. What do we see now?
Okay, wait.
Okay, it's ready.
Good. Thanks. Never mind. Okay, hello everybody, and thank you for joining today to the presentation. My project is called Book It Now, and it's a marketplace where both clients and barbershops can meet each other, and barbershop can list their services, and clients can search, find the appropriate service, and book them, and then meet them physically in a store. The key features of this project is that barbershops can create profile and create new services, put their time that they are available, and the theme of the website is also a very good feature. And then the time slots that are available or are booked are in real-time availability. And then the most advanced feature is the review and rating, which is based on cron jobs that generate a key and send as an email to the users that have been at the barbershop and visited them. That's it for the slides, and I just want to show you the website. This is the website. You can search your keyword and your location, and these are the top barbers. And there are different categories, but I haven't enough time to implement other categories like nail and spa. And then, and then I have a blog section as well, or blog part in my website. If I click in a barbers, I go to the barbers where you can see all the barbers that are listed in my website. So these are the barbershops, and if you, for example, click on AMP Stockholm, you can see their services, their descriptions, and their eventual reviews. In the services, they have only 2 services available, and if you just choose one of them, if we're not logged in, so we have to log in, and I use Clerk for logging feature. I just want to log in quickly. Here, when we are logged in and when we are in a booking page, we can see the all available time slots. For example, I want to choose this one, 27th of November between 10 and 11. If you agree and book now, then it will be booked, and an email will be sent automatically to the email that you've provided. The email isn't the most beautiful one, but it gives you the information about your booking. And here in your My Bookings webpage, you can see your booking, and if it's more than 24 hours left to your appointment, you can cancel it here. If it's less than, so you can't cancel it anymore. That's all for a website.
Thank you, Habib. I'll start by asking a question myself, actually. A relevant question for Stockholm. Is it possible to filter from cheapest to cheaper?
I actually have a filter section, price low to high, price high to low, new, yes, but it's not applicable to this one because I only have 2 barber shops.
Great. Yeah, that's all the filters you need, I think. But
Yeah.
Alec, I think.
Now I have 2 because I want to add on to yours. Can you filter by anything else? I can't see from here. Location.
Yeah, you can filter based on keyword, and keyword can be the name of the barbershops and the name of the services, etc. Or based on location. I had 4 locations: Stockholm, Gothenburg, Malmö, and Uppsala. And also, I have a price range that you can filter based on a price range.
Okay. Might be good to use the person's location and find within barbershops within a radius. My other question was obviously the data is like you don't have actual barbershops, but where do you get the data from?
They are actually real barbershops.
Oh.
Yeah, I googled them, and it was the hardest time I had because I needed to Google them, download the images, and add them to the website.
Sorry
so
for
I add them
assuming.
manually to the database.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was wondering about the mail service. What did you use to do the mailing?
I was prepared for the question. Thank you for asking. I used the SendGrid. Wait a minute. The SendGrid email API and Google Cloud. They have free version for up to 12,000 emails per month. And it's free of charge.
Thank you.
Great questions. Any other remarks or questions for Habib? No. Erik.
Yeah, okay, quick question. When you booked an appointment, you had to agree to terms and conditions. What are those terms and conditions?
Thank you for the question. I can show you the terms and conditions. Actually, the links leads you to nowhere. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Habib.
Thank you.
Now, finishing up with Tobias. All right, Tobias, everyone.
Have you ever gotten home and you said, I don't know what to cook? Or when you look up recipes, you feel like, there's so big recipes, so many ingredients, and I don't want to want to transfer them over to my grocery list. Then I got something for you. My name is Tobias, and this is Good Bites. It's a website where you can prepare the recipes for your whole week, for your meals, the dinner meals. Then it will automatically add all the ingredients to your grocery list. This is the home page. Here we have the navbar with the Good Bites, meal, and list. We have 2 ways to get to the planning. Either we can press on Get Started or Meals. If we press on Meals, we will come to the dinner planner. Here, on Monday, we can choose how many portions we are. We are 5 in my family. And then I also want to look some food. When you don't have search anything, it will take everything you searched before as default. But we can search on anything we want. We can say a K, and it will fetch something with K in it. And I wonder, what is electric bread? Well, I can open it and see the servings, the ingredients, and the instructions how to do it. And I can pick the food. Then I can save. And then when it's saved, I can then go to my grocery list. So here I have everything I need to buy organized and put together. So if there are 2 eggs, the eggs will be put together as one. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Yes, we have a question here.
Where do you get your recipes from?
It's called Ninja Recipes. So it's an API I will fetch the recipes from.
Okay.
And then present them.
Thank you. Very nice project. I want to ask, how did you get your previous searches? Did you store them in a database or was it
Yes.
caching?
For each search, we will store them in our own database to save on, because to fetch from the other API will cost money in the long run. So we will save on that. So we have the recipes stored that we can then pull from. So have you done a search before, it will not fetch a new to the Ninja API. It will go to the database and take those recipes.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Tobias? Doesn't seem like it. Thank you, Tobias.
Thank you.
Yeah. Perfectly on time. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, JavaScripters, C-sharpers, and us for being here. And also the team, of course. First and foremost. Yeah, right on time, and this was really fun. And I hope we all learned things today as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander.
Thank you.